Pushed. Into it I go. First day on the ward and I'm all on my own. That's your lot, the midwife declares. 6 women and their babies now in my care. I've never done this before. I feel so alone. Well, you went to classes. You should have known. I can't hold your hand and you can't take me home. So get on with it now, she says in a tone. Oh, you're just a midwife. Well, that explains things. You know, it would have been different if you'd done your nursing. New mum or new grad, it all feels the same. In a system I can't compete with, I didn't come here to fail. And when I feel like I'm failing those I set out to help, what I thought I would love becomes my personal hell. Looking over our backs, threats constantly flashed in front of our faces. If this goes to court, what will they say? Your registration will be stripped, you'll lose your pay. I didn't come here for a career where I'm held under the microscope, slapped across the wrist for an unwritten note, missed observation or a simple mistake, where meetings are held and warnings are made. It wouldn't be like this if I wasn't so overworked, no breaks, staying back late, forced to take on more and more. We want ratios as written across picket boards, but it falls on deaf ears as we hide behind doors. Running from one room to another, I feel like I'm drowning, one bad shift away from throwing the towel in. I buzz for assistance. The head is just there. I can't stay for the delivery, the team leader declares. I've got things to do. You'll have to go it alone. And again, I feel betrayed by my own. Midwives, those you're supposed to look up to in a way, become the first to turn on you and hunt you down like prey, ready with hurtful words and shame-provoking judgments, quick to tear you down and make you feel like nothing. Tears shed in bathroom stalls become a regular occurrence, only taking solace in the fact that I won't be the first one and I won't be the last in a never-ending cycle, eating young alive, key to a certain type of midwife's survival. But then comes a night, all is quiet on the ward, and suddenly an opportunity to do what I am called. This is why I came to this profession, why I went through all the training. Small little opportunities that can really all change things. A young mum buzzes. I know her well. I've seen her through her whole pregnancy. Her story I could tell. She's nervous. Tomorrow she'll need an induction, but she's heard the stories. She knows the production. It's the pain she's worried about and how she'll get through it. But little does she know, I have time on my side and a midwife's toolkit. We sit together talking for most of the night about acupressure, rebozo sifting, breathing, and the power of a mother's mind. She tells me about her culture, about the sacredness of birth, how when she's in labour, the veil is thinnest between heaven and earth. She'll make prayers to her God, prayers to her family, prayers for her baby and all its life could be. And just like generations before her, she went on to have the most beautiful daughter, a birth as it should be, without fear, surrounded by family. And then another night through the doors on an ambulance stretcher comes a woman from my clinic. I was so excited to see her. Tyler, she calls down the hallway as we recognize each other. I knew you'd be here. Meet my sister and my mother. We go into a room as she was showing signs of being close. On all fours she gets as she begins to moan. And before we all knew it, her baby was in her arms. She held it up like a trophy. So much strength and such power. How many people can say that their day job makes them cry tears of joy? It's all I had in my eyes that night as she announced it's a boy. And after everything was over and she was getting ready to go home, she looked into my eyes and thanked me in a tone that made me feel like I'd done something right, that I'd been with woman, that I'd been a midwife.